Hi everyone, it's Louise with Louise McKay Art. I want to extend this invitation to join us in Washington, D.C. for the Fluidart Boutique from the 6th to the 8th of August. We have a talented and diverse ensemble of artists ready to share with you what we know. I'll be teaching 3 classes of blooming in the art of the blow. In each of my classes together, we'll create a set of coasters, we'll bloom on a CD to create the beginnings of a face of a clock, and we'll also create a jar lid for a jar creation. I'll also share with you and provide tips on how to take your bloom to the functional art level to include making trays, lazy susans, and more. So please join us from the 6th to the 8th of August. You'll love it. You don't want to miss this. Hi everyone, it's Louise with Louise McKay Art. Welcome to my channel. I'm on a roll, checking a color palette, something new, different. And this took a little while to arrive at. I had like 5 or 6 tries with various colors. All this over here. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, I've ended up arriving at this color palette. But I have 4 colors I eliminated, 3 of which I think were either a pearl or a mica powder combo or mica powder period. And I discovered that pearl paints and mica powders don't necessarily get you the right results. Yeah. So anyway, so I've got my colors here. What I've got is this deep violet. The whole idea of this color palette, I was trying to come up with something really pretty for a fusion piece. And this is not quite the right combination, but it's close because I am going to be going with something with pinks. And this is close. So my pillow was my Glidden 6011N, and for new people, the pillow is the first paint you put down. It's what holds your colors up as you're spreading everything out. It kind of holds up the composition and gives it a place to spread out over. This here is Amsterdam's Persian Rose with Deco Arts Rose Quartz. It's Deco Arts Rose Quartz and Persian Rose by Amsterdam. Ooh. What was my sequence? I think this is next. Oh my gosh, I'm going to stop the camera. I need to go back and see where I was. Okay, so it is bronze. That's weird. I would go that sequence. Bronze. This is TLP Sangria, and I have a little bit of Artez's Pearl Amethyst Purple, which probably I shouldn't be putting pearl paints with mica powders, as evidenced by my first results here. All right, next color is my gold, trusty gold, 24 karat by Deco Art, and my Golden's Iridescent Gold. And the last color down is my first color down, which is Amsterdam's, which is Liquitex's Deep Violet. Yeah, I've got the sequence right over here in front of me, but I didn't trust myself. I'm surprised I broke up the pinks. But you got to stay with the same layering because it does change the outcome. My cell activator, last colors down, my titanium white and oxide black. This helps create the cells. It's thinner than the rest of the colors. I'm getting low on this. I need to make more. Video 141 if you want to see how I make it and what I put in it. It works. So here's the blowout, and this is probably one of the most critical parts of this process. I blow straight down into the center of the cell activator to try to form a nice circle and a ridge. And then I aim my blow right where the cell activator starts to meet the paint to blow out the cell activator over the paint and then the paint out over the pillow. And I prefer using my lungs because I get a nice full bloom of a petal versus a little stab of color with the little hair dryer. So this is especially for anyone newer. After you blow it out, you want to make sure you spread the pillow paint all the way to the edges and over the sides to make sure that the paint has a place to flow to once you start to spin it. I think my cell activator is getting too thick. It's not bouncing back. So usually what happens is when the cell activator interacts with the paints after the blowout, it forms cells because it's thin enough and the paints underneath push through. If the cell activator is a little too thick, it acts like a sheet of ice over the top of the paints and it doesn't want to let the paints push through. With the bloom technique and the three components, the pillow, paints, and cell activator, they all need to be the right consistency so that everything can work together and create what you're trying to go for. I think when I get done with this coaster set, I'm going to have to make new cell activator because this is just getting too thick. And I'm almost out, so I might as well just reconstitute and start over. Oh, this one's really pretty. Wow, this one's really pretty. And I am off center. It is important to have it centered to have the composition blow out in all directions at the same rate. Otherwise, you'll get one side that's blowing off faster than the others. And I'm going to cut out some of the spinning as we go forward. Oh my. Oh my. This is really pretty. Really, really nice. Wow. Boy, if I can get it to look like that, that would work on my fusion piece. Yeah, I'm going bold. Sometimes you just gotta go bolder. All right, we're gonna stop with this. This is really nice. Wow. Clean the bottoms. I mentioned before how Multi-Pro is really tacky. The Glidden is not so tacky, but when you do clean, you should always get in the habit of pulling out and down in case your paint springs. It'll spring to the bottom and won't spring into your piece. Look at this. Oh, that's the gorgeous one. I mean, the first two are pretty, but this one's gorgeous. All right, I'll be back. So everyone, that's a wrap. Here are the final resin results of each coaster, and I'll have a flyover of all of them together. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did and you're new here, please subscribe, hit the bell and all. You'll get all my latest art tutorials. I also want to remind you that if you're having a particular problem or have a particular question and you'd like me to create a custom and personalized tutorial up close and personal for you, let me know. My email is in the description. Please reach out to me for serious inquiries. And at the end here, I'm going to have a link to my coasters playlist so you can see other color combinations and other creations. So everyone, that's all for now. Take care. Until next time.